Yeah, no, you read that right. Hospitals, what do they do? Seems like a stupid question until you play City Skylines. Well, actually, no. I mean, if you're poisoning your water or you really haven't paid attention to forms of pollution and where the residents are in relation, yeah, I can imagine you see hospitals working. But if you pay attention and try to keep pollution out of the way, then most of us who play City Skylines, well, we see this: zero patients, zero ambulance. Right? Personally, I love using hospitals because of the range that they have. It's so much bigger than a clinic. There we go. Zero and zero. Zero and zero. In this town, there's actually 4 hospitals. There's the other one. Zero and zero. So the question starts to come up. Actually, people make the statement that hospitals are useless, or healthcare is useless. Well, to answer the question, what do the hospitals do? I think the best thing I can do is reverse engineer and show you what happens when they're gone. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off these 4 hospitals, and we're going to backtrack and watch what goes down. Before I start this, though, what I'd like to do is, let me show you some stats. Okay, the health stats. We are at average health of 80%. Okay. Average age, lifespan of 77 years. Over here they say the average senior's health is 70%, 73%. Okay, that makes sense. Death care, you've got all kinds of room, cemeteries are almost empty. Yeah, everything's good. Population, 18,000 actually. Unemployment is 5%. It'll dip to 4%, but 4 or 5. I like this mod. Oh, gotta reset that. The oldest person in my city is about 82 years of age right now. I've seen 83, but no. Here they're 82 years old. So where it says the life expectancy of an elder is 77, that's the average. We've definitely got them in our 80s in our town. You kind of know I'm telling you that for a reason, don't you? Okay, so let's shut you off because you actually are healthcare for the old people. So we're going to shut you off. I'm going to shut you off. Shut you off. And you. And one more. Where is it? There you are. And you. So right now, it's all shut off. Now, let's play around here. Let me show you something here. You see this bar? It tells you the health of everybody, right? This, which is the green bar, was the efficiency of everything. That does not have anything to do with hospitals. The greenness of the road has nothing to do with land value or the area that's affected. It's efficiency. It is. Let me put it to you this way. Let's start this rolling, and then I'll talk because this is going to take a bit. Because you're going to watch this all change. The color is the residents inside the unit of the building. If they're incredibly healthy, it's bright blue. If they're incredibly sick, it ends up being orange, and everything in between. As you see right now, things are starting to darken, right? Without hospitals. This area is starting to show its little nasty little noise pollution problem, and before too long this one will do that too. So everything is changing from a blue color to a green color. So hospitals bring a bonus to health to its affected area. I don't know how, I don't know why. It's just, I guess it's ring of influence. Actually, no, that's a pretty big ring of influence. No, that's why this is out there. So it can cover this and respectfully cover this. I know I don't need it there, but yeah. See, this dropped to 57%. Goes from 77 to 73. I'm not sure if that's going to go down any further, but the average health of seniors are now down to 54%. Oh, they just went down to 72. Do you remember what that was? 80%? So it adds a bonus. Now the reason I think you see no ambulance or no nothing, because I wonder if they're trying to create a behavior that its area of effect of a hospital is, look at all the dead. You know what that is? Squirrel. That's the seniors dying. They used to live to an age of 77 or whatever. Now they're only living to an age of 72. So everybody from 72 to 77 is falling off the edge right now. And they're doing it all at the same time. Right? They're barely keeping up. It's almost like a death wave. In this case, it is a death wave. But it's because of no health care. Huh? So let's go back to this. Now, we're still kind of green now. So what was I saying? That their area of influence, let's say through radio or whatever you want to imagine, it gets to the homes and it helps them to be just a little bit healthier so that they can put up with the fact that there's noise pollution around them, right? They can tolerate that so much more. So without health care, they become more sensitive to their surroundings. Now, even if there was no noise pollution around them, it's like out here, there should be no, well, okay, there's a tiny bit, but very little. It's just the garbage trucks running down the street. And yet, when you look at them, they're green, aren't they? They're definitely green. Right? So that's I'm going to say that's good healthcare without hospitals. Right? That's what it looks like. So hospitals boost the health. Why don't you see them doing anything? I wonder if you could look at it this way, that since we know that they can walk to the hospital or drive to the hospital or transit to the hospital. I've showed you videos of that. And if you haven't seen them, you should. But because they can go there under their own steam, could it be possible that they go in, deal with the doctor and leave, and they come out healthier? Right? Wouldn't that explain why everything is all super blue? Or fluorescent blue? They definitely raise the life expectancy, don't they? Oh, my child spawner, I didn't shut that off. Well, that's why it's doing this, right? That's why the population is starting to go up to 19,000. Because now there's room for babies. Well, I think possibly right now it's gone on long enough. Or should I? Yeah, I'll just wait for them to collect all the dead, and this will be all evened out, and then I'll come back and turn the hospitals on, and then you'll see what is it they actually do. See, once they have your town to a certain level of health, I think they won't. Yeah, no, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? How are the dead doing? It looks like they're almost picked up. 80s. Yeah, there's still a few. There we go. We're getting down there. I don't want to edit this because that's just one of those things. I don't like editing. Because someone can say that, you know, I edited. But I think now should be a good time. Yeah, it looks like they're all picked up. Let's put this on pause. Let's turn them all on now. Even this bad boy out here. Now I've had this run a lot longer. Or I had them shut off a lot longer, and it's a quite dramatic situation. But I don't think it's going to need to be that dramatic. I don't need to wait that long. I think what I need to show you can happen right here and now. I'm going to push pause. And what we're going to watch is things change. Let me put this here. All the hospitals are working. Average health is starting to pump up automatically. Through what? Effect? Seems like it. Look at how bright blue they're getting. Everybody's going bright blue. See that? 21 ambulance, 21 patients. They're gaining patients, aren't they? Hospitals are working. That hospital is working. That one, no, not so much. I didn't let it wait long enough. This one may not need to be used either. But they're certainly in use now. And as time goes on, once all these people, these sick people have been attended to, brought to the hospital, and then brought back, and most of the buildings are nice bright blue, well, there won't be any reason to be an inpatient, I guess. I guess that would be the difference, right? That once they're all bright blue, they're all kind of outpatients. So that number is inpatient kind of thing, and we don't have a listing for the outpatients. I don't know. I am guessing. But there's a dramatic difference between hospitals and no hospitals. So what do hospitals do? They beef up your health. They allow your citizens to tolerate light pollution around them. It also extends their life. Oh, I should have turned this on too. This extends them just a bit more. So that's what they do. 47 patients. There we go. No ambulance being used. We've got patients there. No ambulance being used. We've got patients there. That one didn't even need to be used. And same with that. But if I would have left them off, let's say for like 6 months, it would have been a different story. All 4 hospitals would have been used. But I think that's enough. I think you can get the gist. Hospitals are a good thing. On top of the happiness, on top of the land value. They live longer, they're healthier, they can tolerate more. Yeah, I think I'm done. Have fun. Ciao for now.